Paul, we have been so unlike ourselves lately. I am losing blood, and I don't want my last words to be, why didn't you duck and pray for ceasefire? Why aren't you fighting harder? This bedroom will be a Gettysburg before I abandon it. Amputate my gun-tunneled arm with the serious side of a handsaw. Roll the skin up into a cuff sleeve and cut the bone. I'll fight until our monogamy is so massacred we'll need to extract its dental remains to identify it. I refuse to partake in some premature backdoor burial shallow enough for children to swim in. Our plot will be so deep the core of the earth will heap the bottom of our coffin, cremating us as we are buried until our corpses are so interconnected you'll have to peel me off of your skin like a sunburn. I am not leaving anytime soon. And if you intend to remove me by force, my dear, there will be floorboards beneath my fingernails before I meet the doorframe. I know I'm not much. I cannot Kanye Kardashian and give you brunch with Valentino, private jet palace of Versailles. I am unkempt, and I understand that, but there is extravagance in the Goya black beans and brown rice I bought in bulk for us, and I promise eventually we will be old money and overlooking only what we imagine for ourselves. Just don't leave yet. We made vows to the city when we married it. Henry Hudson himself unfixed the Brooklyn Bridge, flipped it onto his hip, and with the suspension cable harp strings began my procession down the aisle of Manhattan to you, my blushing and near Bronx boy, and either we honeymoon in the high tide under the Hell's Gate, or I will draw us a bloodbath so candlelit and bubbly it'll feel romantic until we remember that we are at war, until we forget that we used to be inches apart and always in each other's favor. I can't even make love to myself anymore. There are ages-old everything under my skin, awaiting an archaeologist to use my hands and listen to the sounds of myself being on Earth. There is no solace in 7 inches of pleasure chest Pyrex and headphones full of Pornhub, and after I finish myself, I can't help but imagine you, low-crawling up from my trenches, red-lipped, then collapsing stateside and safe on my pillow the next day. It forces itself onto us, and I wonder what happens between now and noon. Does the 7 a.m. stainless and sincere sink into your skin like lotion, or does it simply outline it like shower water? When did I become a mere prologue to you? Dutifully unwritten and only anticipatory, my pages will yellow and wrinkle like a sun, fire extinguished, apocalyptic, and amounting to nothing before they contain a story of which you are not a part. You are my phantom limb, and I will fight for you still, but I am losing blood.